Parents ever think about holding you back in school? In other words, giving you maybe an extra year? Well, how far would you be willing to go as a parent to make sure your child succeeds?
We've all heard of college athletes redshirting a season in college to get an edge in sports. But have you heard about parents redshirting their children to give them an edge in academics? A study published in 2006 showed that kids who were held back a year in kindergarten were 12% more likely to attend college. When parents heard about this, it led to a huge increase in this redshirting phenomenon. In fact, the number of kindergartners over 5 years old have tripled, partly due to this study.
Interesting. I was one of those kids, actually. My parents, it wasn't kindergarten, but it was actually first grade. I did it twice, essentially, because I did first grade, but the next year, the school was starting a French program. My parents wanted me to be in that. So so going through school, I was one of the older kids in my class, and I kind of liked it.
Oh, that's interesting. Mine was the exact opposite. I was young, and my mom pushed me into first grade. And I had gone to Montessori school. Anyone knows much about Montessori? You don't really learn any, you don't learn any alphabets or numbers. So I got in the first grade, and it took me about 6 years to catch up.
It's funny, my daughter went to Montessori, and she skipped ahead, too. My daughter's been always one of the younger ones in her class, and she's done okay, too.
But there are some times when children have developmental delays or learning delays or other issues where they're not as emotionally mature, where there's a benefit to holding back. But pushing forward for the sake of getting an advantage, I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
Well, and sports is the one where I have a problem because I was a spring baby and I was one of the younger kids and I was a late bloomer.
Were you tall?
Well, as a freshman, I was about 5'6", probably weighed 100 pounds.
Really?
I didn't really blossom, so to speak, in terms of getting comfortable in my physique until I was in college. But what it did for me was it forced me to study. So I actually think I got better grades and worked harder because I was behind everyone else. I wasn't that big kid on the playground. And
this was just last year,
right? As a senior in high school, and see how skinny I am
there.
Well, no, that's far from adorable. But I go through my growth spurt, but all my other buddies, like a year after that, when I was in college, is when I put on a lot of muscle. I grew, and sometimes I think back, man, I could have been a bruiser.
Yeah, right.
Instead, I just studied.
Well, there's something to be said for developing
this should work out.
developing grit. We talk about that all the time.